Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this matchup in the Axis Football League. I'm Dave Stevens. By my side is football analyst Mike Steele.
It's funny, Dave. This is one time a player doesn't want to go home because, and speaking from experience, if a player is watching with us next week, you didn't do your job today. No one wants to experience that.
You know, I couldn't agree more, Mike. This is playoff football at its best. The fans are pumped, and you can feel the energy in the stadium. Let's get this game started. That brings up second down. The QB back to pass, sets his feet and throws. He's taken down by Richardson. From under center. He makes the pitch. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
That's a well-executed run to move the chains.
First down. The quarterback looking to pass. And he will be sacked in the backfield for a loss of 7. He hands it to the runner. That brings up third down. Number 3, back to pass. Pass complete to number 87, and that's enough for a first down.
Sometimes it's necessary to throw it in there like that to reduce the chance it gets picked off.
Tosses one to the back. Second down. Lining up with a single back. Drops back into the pocket. He sets up and throws. That gets us to third down. From under center. Steps into the pocket. Play action. And he can't reel it in. Wenger kicks it up. And he's good from 38 yards out. The away team with the first score of the game. 3-0.
The home team falls behind with that early field goal and will look to tie or pull ahead with their next drive.
Wenger kicks it away. Taken at the 7-yard line. Makes the return up to the 23.
This is a good position for offense to be in. It's a one-score game, and they've got a good opportunity to go down the field and get some points.
Play action. He sets up and throws. He's taken down. Second down. Three wide receivers for the offense. That gets us to third down. Third down and short. The running back on the carry.
That's the right call in that situation. The defense is stacked against the pass and is hoping the offense wants to take a deep shot to try and pick up the first down.
Hike! He punts it away. The kick is caught at the 15-yard line. Makes the return up to the 28-yard line.
It's a close one so far today. Let's see if the offense can extend their lead on this drive.
First down. Brought down in the backfield for a sack by number 56. That brings up second down. Lining up with 5 DBs. Steps into the pocket. He flings a pass way down the left side of the field. He steps in for 6.
That's one way to rack up fantasy points. You get a lot of passing yards, receiving yards, and a touchdown all in the same play.
Go! The kick is up. It's good. The away team widens the gap a bit with that score. 10-0.
In many ways, this one was not the game we expected, Dave. But certainly, this type of lead has made a statement.
Wenger boots it. Number 26 takes the kickoff, and he's brought down after a return of 20. Let's head down to Emma Adams on the field. Emma, what can you tell us?
Welcome to the Monsoon Bowl, guys. I spoke with a league official, and he mentioned that he's not a fan of inclement weather. He did say that this is professional football, and the show must go on. He finished by saying they'll do their best to adjust to the weather and try to get out of here today without any catastrophes.
Thanks for the update, Emma. Second down. There's a penalty marker on the field. The home team takes the penalty.
Discipline goes a long way when it comes to avoiding costly penalties.
Go! Number 26 takes the carry. Fourth play of the drive. Go! He hands it to them. The ball is loose. Taken down.
The runner has to put both hands on the ball when contact comes. With as wet as it is outside, he should know better. The defense has a chance to come up big. If they can force a punt after that turnover, it'll give the entire team a boost of confidence.
And it's off. Drops back into the pocket. Throws one out past the first down marker. And he's brought down by Hardy.
When you can complete those types of throws for first downs, it forces the defense to move men out of the box, which opens up the run game.
That brings us to the end of the first quarter. The away team up so far, 10-0. First down. There's a flag on the field. The home team accepts the penalty.
He just needs to shake it off and get back to doing what he does best.
He hands it to the runner. Second down. That brings up third down. Lining up with two backs. Number 3 drops back. And they can't connect. Incomplete. Out comes the field goal unit. The kick is made. And it will fall short of the uprights.
It needs to be go time for the offense. They need to stop messing around. Tighten up your chin strap and get ready to drive the ball down the field.
Penalty marker on the field. The running back takes the carry. Let's see what the call on the field is. The home team accepts the penalty.
His timing was just off there and jumped off sides.
Fakes the handoff. The ball falls to the ground. Incomplete. Lining up with two tight ends. Craig fakes the handoff and looks to pass. And he's off. He's stopped. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
With that first down, the QB gets a bit more comfortable, which really helps his confidence going forward.
Craig pitching it out. Finally stopped by Campbell. That'll be enough for the first down.
He continues to move the chains and keep this drive alive.
First down. Drops back into the pocket. Throws. And he misses his mark. Sixth play of the drive for the home team. Craig dropping back. Craig on the play action. Number 92 brings him down in the backfield. Loss of 2. That gets us to third down. Third down. And he's off. That brings up fourth down. He punts it away. And the punt sails out of bounds.
The offense needs to just play it safe here and focus on keeping the ball in their possession as long as possible.
They'll start things off from the 3. Tackled near the line by number 27. Second down. Lining up on second down. Dodges the defender. Third down. Stopped before he could break loose.
That's the right call in that situation. The defense is stacked against the pass and is hoping the offense wants to take a deep shot to try and pick up the first down.
The punt's away. Number 26 takes the punt.
Overall today, they've been outperformed on offense. It's time for them to buckle down and get things moving if they want any chance of turning things around.
He hands it off, breaking free. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
Giving up those yards so quickly. Even the mascot looks frustrated with the defensive.
Craig looking to pass. Throws one up beyond the first down. Incomplete. Second down for the home team. The handoff is taken by number 26. Third down. Craig from the gun. Third and long. Steps into the pocket. And it's picked off by the defense. He's taken down by number 29.
The running back did a fantastic job of reading the quarterback's eye and jumping on that route. The offense will be looking to turn that turnover into points on this drive.
Tosses a pass. That will move the chains.
Now, some fans may think he's really forced the pass in, but honestly, Dave, that's just chemistry and timing. He trusts his guy.
Dropping back, throws it off to the right side. The ball falls to the ground, incomplete. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
That's a well-executed pass for the first down.
The QB dropping back. He sets up and throws, and he can't reel it in. Second down. Number 3, back to pass. Herrera pulls it in. There is a flag on the play. Let's see what the call on the field is. The home team takes the penalty.
If the coach hasn't created a culture where penalties are not acceptable, then players won't take that extra effort to avoid making them.
Steps into the pocket. Finds a target. Incomplete pass. A 5 defensive back set for the home team. Drops back into the pocket. And they can't connect. Incomplete.
You can't blame the quarterback for taking a shot there. They weren't in a great situation on third down and needed to chuck it downfield to try and pick up the first.
Linton on the punt. And the kick lands out of bounds, close to the 3.
It needs to be go time for the offense. They need to stop messing around. Tighten up your chin strap and get ready to drive the ball down the field. Tonight.
That'll bring up a fresh set of downs. He drops back, sets his feet and throws up beyond the first down. The receiver can't bring it in. Tosses a pass. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. The home team lines up with 2 backs in the backfield. Pitching it off to number 26. That'll bring up 4th down.
I think that's a good call by the coach. There's still a lot of game left, and you don't want to force things and make a mistake here.
That marks the end of the second quarter. The away team with the lead so far, 10-0. Out onto the field comes the kicking team. The kick is off. Number 26 takes the kickoff. Makes the return up to the 24. Let's go down to our own Emma Adams, who has an update for us.
Thanks, Dave. I had a chance to discuss the first half with the coach for the home team. Missed opportunities in the passing game was the tone of the conversation. He felt like they had good chances, but were just unable to capitalize on the matchups. If they want to win this game, they'll need to take advantage of those moments. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Emma. Greg dropping back. He launches one. The pass connects with number 85. First down. First down. Craig dropping back. Number 26 makes the reception. Second down. Second down and long. Craig drops back. There is a flag on the play. He can't make the catch. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The home team takes the penalty.
That contact was clearly after the 5 yards, which is why the flag was thrown.
First down. A flag on the play. The home team with the play action. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The home team will accept the penalty.
Defensive holding is like pass interference, but it occurs before the ball is thrown.
Makes the toss to number 26. That gets us to second down. He hands Hands it to number 26. There is a flag on the play. Let's see what the call on the field is. The away team accepts the penalty.
Most holding penalties are the result of poor positioning by the blocker, where they use their hands to compensate for being out of position.
Penalty marker on the field. The away team takes the penalty.
Even as a quarterback, you ask these guys to hold their water during all these audibles and movement. It can't always happen.
The home team will fake the handoff and look to pass. Incomplete. Handing it off to number 26. That brings up fourth down.
I think that's a good call by the coach. There's still a lot of game left, and you don't want to force things and make a mistake here.
The punt's away. The kick sails out of bounds, close to the 11.
The defense has their backs to the wall here. Look for some aggressive blitz packages and tight coverage.
There's a flag on the field. The running back on the run. Tackled quickly. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The away team accepts the penalty.
Defensive coordinators want aggressive players, but not at the cost of penalty yards.
He makes the pitch. Good enough for a first down. Number 45 on the carry. That will bring up second down. Steps into the pocket. The away team will fake the handoff and look to pass. Stop. Hands it to number 45. Number 3, dropping back. Stewart makes the sack. The offense will lose about 9. That brings up a crucial third down. That signals the end of the third quarter. The away team out in front for now, 10-0. He drops back to pass. Incomplete pass.
You can't blame the quarterback for taking a shot there. They weren't in a great situation on third down and needed to chuck it downfield to try and pick up the first.
Linton punts it away. And the punt sails into the end zone. Touchback.
The offense needs to get to work here. They've got an uphill road ahead of them to retake the lead and would do well to get things rolling now.
The home team will fake the handoff and look to pass. Tight end right for the home team. Craig makes the handoff. That brings up third down. Craig dropping back. Taken down up at the 38-yard line. That'll give them a fresh set of downs. Number 26 on the carry. Second down. Two tight ends for the offense. Go! Number 26 on the carry. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
This line today, regardless of who is in the backfield, they're making it a point to create those running lanes.
Craig gives it away. That will bring up second down. Quarterback to pass. And he misses his mark. Craig looking to pass. Throws a pass. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs. Pitching it off to number 26. That brings up second down. He hands it to the runner. That will bring up third down. Third and short. He takes the ball. Stopped before he could break loose at the 23-yard line. That'll be enough for the first down.
When you can pick up the first by running, it really opens up your playbook for the next set of downs.
He drops back. Throws one along the right side. The receiver can't bring it in. Second down for the home team. The QB makes the toss. That will bring up third down. Third down. Craig looking to pass. Snagged out of the air. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
Great anticipation by the quarterback to throw it where the receiver needed to be.
He drops back. There's a penalty marker on the field. Makes the catch. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. The home team will accept the penalty.
As we look back on that one, Dave, really gotta say, the wideout sold it well. The contact wasn't that significant.
Craig dropping back. He can't bring it in. Second down and goal. Drops back into the pocket. He is sacked in the backfield by number 51. One back in the backfield for the home team. He sets up and throws. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. The home team is going to try for what looks like an easy 3 points. The kicker kicks it up, and he makes it from 27 yards out. The home team bridges the gap a bit. 10-3.
Barn burner today, Dave. Only one score separates the teams. All it takes is one mistake to determine the outcome of this one.
The kicker kicks this one away. Perez takes the kick. And he's brought down after a return of 19.
This drive represents a great opportunity to send the defense reeling. Another score to extend their lead would give them the ability to exercise a lot of control in terms of play calling.
The QB steps back into the pocket. Caught. The home team takes their first timeout, and that's enough for a first down.
Back-to-back first downs really has an impact on the crowd, too.
Number 45 takes the ball. The home team will call timeout. That brings up second down. Third play of the drive. He drops back to pass. He sends one way down the field, and he can't reel it in. Third down and long. Throws out to the right side of the field. The home team will call their third and their final timeout here. Good enough for a first down.
This defense is going to have to get its assignments in order. If not, they can expect to give up yardage all day.
That brings up second down. A single back set for the away team. Go! That gets us to third down. The away team lines up with two tight ends. That'll bring up fourth down. It's time to select the Mike Steele stud of the game. Mike, what player stood out to you today?
We had a lot of great competitors today, but the one that stood out the most to me was Perez for the away team. A truly dominating performance.